Hey guys, we're here to show you how to put your EMR decals on your roll-off panels. First of all, super simple. Here's the tools you need: masking tape, your squeegee, paper towels, cleaner, pair of scissors. Decals are going to come in a box, in a bag, and in that bag you're going to find your squeegee. When you're ready to use the decals, you're going to pull out one at a time. They're stacked in there so that you can get one out and leave the rest of them clean in the bag. Okay, one of the things you need to do is keep everything clean, and super simple. Just start with your hands. This is Windex, a couple of paper towels. Go ahead right on over, and we're going to start washing the panel.
The main important thing is you want to make sure there's no oil or grease or anything like that. If there is, you're going to need to get some kind of degreaser or something to get that off. But the way these panels have just been painted and all, should just be a little dust. So all we're doing is using a paper towel, a little bit of cleaner. We just want to go around the whole thing, edge to edge, make sure we get all the dust off.
Okay, something you want to keep in mind when you're ready to do your decal work is that the paint needs to be cured for 72 hours before you put the decal on. That's 3 days. So give it 3 days of cure time. If not, you'll have outgassing of the paint, which will create bubbles in the decal.
Okay guys, now that we're ready to put the decal on, we want to pre-tear a couple pieces of tape, just about 8-10 inches long. Tear them. I like to fold the ends over so you can pull them off easy. And what we want to do is, we want to have about 2 pieces on the right, 2 pieces in the middle, and 2 pieces in the left, just so you're all ready to go. And then the next thing we're going to do is get our decal out and tape it up. So here we're going to take one out, 2 guys, just roll it out like this. Once it's out, roll it up. Tack the corners right into position. Now that you've got it tacked up, what we want to do is we're going to go around. If your tape falls, it's alright. Okay, more tape. What you want to do is make sure we got it taped well. We're going to come around and start making sure we got equal spacing on the left, the right, the top, and the bottom. It's got about 2 inches over there. I'm basically flush, so we're going to go ahead and split the difference, put an inch on each side.
All right, I'm going to go down an inch too, just because. So I got an inch on the top, an inch on the bottom.
Yep. We'll split it. Adjust mine a little bit. Okay. You got an inch on all sides. Taped up, it looks nice and flat. So what we want to do is we're going to come to the middle. We're actually about the first third. Right here at the first third, we're going to put a piece of tape on the top and a piece of tape on the bottom, right across. What that's going to do is make a hinge for us when we're ready to put it up in a minute. Okay guys, now that we've got it taped in position, we've got our hinge taped up. I added 1 extra piece just because you don't want it to come down at this point. Make sure it's good and tight on your hinge there. Now what we're going to do is untape that side there. We're going to fold the decal back.
My job is to put my hand here on the hinge, hand him the decal, just to keep it from falling.
We're basically peeling the backing off on that piece that we have on that side of the end.
I'm going to control the backing. He's controlling the decal, which is the adhesive shown.
Yes, this part is sticky. The decal is very vulnerable right now. You know, we don't want it falling down on a dirty floor or anything. This is adhesive side out.
Take your scissors, make a straight cut, straight down. Okay, he's going to hand me the decal back. I'm going to control the adhesive.
Now what he's going to do here, his job, he's just going to hold it off the truck. We don't want that decal, the adhesive, touching the plate until I stick it down with my squeegee here. So he's holding it just off the truck. His whole job just keeping the even pressure, keeping everything looking smooth. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my squeegee right here in the middle and go up and out. Same on the bottom. What I'm doing is overlapping my stroke, going like this. I'm worried about this. He's just holding that. I can take my time and do this. His only job is holding it like that on the truck. Just come along like that. And that's it. We got our first half already put down, no problem. Okay, now that we got the first side down, we're going to go ahead and do the other half of the decal. What you want to do is take the tape off of the hinges, and then we're going to take the rest of the tape off the decal. Just holding your hand on it, not letting it fall down. And then what we're going to do here is I'm going to take this decal and I'm going to just fold it out like this. I'll come all the way around so you can see. Basically, we're holding it back like this. He's going to go in there and start peeling this side back. We're not going to take the whole thing off yet. We're going to peel it halfway, just like that. So now we've got another good working space. I'm going to hand this to him. He's going to walk around. Same concept as we did on the first half of the decal. He's going to hold the tension on it. Looks good. He's not touching the truck. I'm going to start right back where I left off, right here. Squeegeeing it down, just overlapping my stroke. Put a little bit of roll wrinkles here. Just because I was switching hands. This decal, you should be able to chop it up just a little bit. It's repositionable. You can't pull the whole thing off once it's on and squeegee. But a little bit like that. Right there, and come right up. Keep going here. Turn my back to you for a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and when we get that third done, we're going to fold it back and take the rest of the backing off of the decal. Going to put it on, and we're going to go ahead and squeeze the rest of it down. Now we got the whole decal squeegeed on. After we've got the decal all squeegeed on, and we're getting ready to remove this pre-mask face on it, you want to go through, go around and check all the sides, make sure you didn't miss any sections that you didn't squeegee. Just check the edges, make sure everything's down nice and tight. All right, the next step we're going to do, we're going to remove this pre-mask. All it is, you want to just roll the corner, make sure you don't pull the decal back off. And once you get it started, you just want to pull it nice and slow off the whole face of the decal.
Keep it close to the decal.
Yeah, it works a lot better pulling it back against itself like this rather than pulling and fighting away from it. After you've got it on, when you want to go around, we're going to look for any little defects you can see. A little row of wrinkles here. This vinyl here has air release. The adhesive on it has a grain of technical stuff. But you can come through. I just use the tip of my fingernail. You can push those wrinkles right out. Just like erasing them. You know, anything like that. We want to go around, check. Same thing if there's little drops in the paint or something, any of those, we just rubbing them down, making sure everything's nice and tight. Checking the edges, you know, making sure everything's nice and tight.
Okay guys, that's it. That's the way you get this thing on. You can see it's nice and tight, strong. It's ready to rock and roll just like you see it. You can load it up on the trailer, take it to the job site, you're ready to go. Try not to pressure wash it for about a week if you can stand that, or never is fine as well. Ready to go. Okay, not only do you want to keep this panel clean before you put the decal on, be sure it's spotless. If there's any paper towel crumbs, get it off before you put the decals on. And the metal itself, the actual surface that you're putting it on, needs to be above 60 degrees. If it's not, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting the adhesive to stick. You can come put some heaters out or some lights or put it out in the sun. Try to get it warmed up to about that 60-degree point.